What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have the roundup of matchday 3 in Euro 2020. So this time all the games, every group game was played at the same time, like per group, if that. So both the Group A matches played at the same time, then both the Group B matches played at the same time, like that. So it was kind of hard to watch all of them because I had to put one on my phone and one on my iPad and keep watching both. But I did it anyway for the purpose of this video and just because I like watching all the international games when it's in the tournament. So yeah, anyway, the first, and they were all in order, so it was Group A, then Group B, then Group C, not Group A, Group C, Group B, like how it has been in previous match days, which was just a bit long. But yeah, starting off with Group A, Italy against Wales. Obviously Italy, a team who have been magnificent this tournament, won both their previous matches 3-0. They didn't win this one 3-0, but they did once again keep a clean sheet, and they did win again. They won 1-0, and Wales did get a red card. So yeah, it wasn't great from them. They didn't play very well in this game either, but with the man disadvantage, it was always going to be tough for them. So yeah, unfortunately for Wales, this was their first loss in the tournament. However, that result was still good enough to get them through in second place, because despite Switzerland winning, I believe the goal difference swing just wasn't enough. Switzerland won by 3-1. This game actually seemed quite entertaining. I think Turkey played decent, and yeah, Switzerland though, Shaqiri played very well. 2 goals for him, 2 very good goals as well, and that did allow Switzerland to qualify as one of the best third place teams. Unfortunately for them, however, they will be playing against France in the next round, and there'll be a video coming very soon, probably later on today, like maybe they might even be uploaded at the same time, but yeah, with my knockout stage predictions, because that's a new app on the UEFA Games app. A new game on the UEFA Games app, I should say. So yeah, that's the end of Group A. So it finished Italy top with 9 points, Wales second, 4 points with a +1 goal difference, Switzerland in third with also 4 points with a -1 goal difference, and Turkey in fourth, no points and a -7 goal difference. Now we move on to Group B. So before this, Belgium had won both their previous games, Finland and Russia had won 1 each, and Denmark had lost both of their games. So Finland were playing against Belgium. Belgium played quite well in this game, complete contrary to their last game against Denmark where they were terrible. But yeah, they played well. Took them a long time to get their goal. I think Lukaku actually scored a goal that was given offside. And yeah, obviously for Denmark, they needed to win to have a chance of going through, and they did win, and they won big, a 4-1 win. And interesting story here. So Denmark were 2-0 up, and they had thought that a goal had gone in for Belgium against Finland, and they were all gassed. But then that goal got disallowed, and literally at the same time Russia got a penalty. So they scored the penalty, it was 2-1, and obviously the Belgian goal was disallowed. So that was kind of peak for them. But yeah, they obviously in the end it didn't really matter, because Russia really could have used that momentum, used the demoralization of the Denmark squad to go on and win the game and get through, but they just didn't. They didn't even go forward. Denmark played so much better, and they thoroughly deserved their win. So Denmark have gone through. They'll be playing against Wales. Belgium obviously went through because they won all 3 of their group games, and they'll be playing against Portugal. Unfortunately for Finland and Russia, they are out. Both of them got 3 points each, but the goal difference was not enough to get them through. And yeah, that's what happened in Group B. In Group C, interesting group here. So Netherlands coming into this were at the top with 6 points. Austria and Ukraine both had 3 points each, and North Macedonia, despite playing quite well in their games, unfortunately for them, had no points. But North Macedonia was then playing against the Netherlands here. Netherlands again, just a very good performance once again. North Macedonia weren't terrible once again, but unfortunately for them, it just weren't good enough. But they, I feel for them, because coming into the tournament, I thought they were just going to get hammered 5-0 every game and play like crap. But they didn't. they held their own, and you know, on other days maybe they could have got a point out of some of these games, but it just wasn't to be for them this tournament. Good luck to them in the next one though. Hopefully they'll qualify next time again for the Euros. But yeah, Netherlands went through, a 3-0 win for them, and obviously Ukraine and Austria, this was a pretty big game because whoever won would have got through in second. And Austria took the dub, a 1-0 win, Baumgartner with the goal. But they completely outplayed Ukraine. Ukraine did not do anything until the end. They had a couple chances, I think, but yeah, they just weren't very good. Austria completely dominated them, deserved to go through in second place. Ukraine, I believe, have gone through though anyway in third place as one of the best third place teams. So yeah, that's how that group ended. Group D, Czech Republic against England. Now, Bukayo Saka came into the lineup for England, and he played very, very well, to be fair to him, you know. And unfortunately for the English fans, that's all that happened. 5 shots for England. Just not good enough again, you know. They got lucky to win this. Czech Republic didn't play well either, to be fair. They only had 7 shots themselves, but 5 shots for this star-studded England team. Look at the attack they have. They got Harry Kane, who still ain't getting any service, you know. You got Grealish, who played this game. He played quite well. Same with Saka, obviously I mentioned him. Foden didn't come. Obviously Mount and Chilwell were isolating, but Chilwell didn't even play in the first game, so you would assume that he wouldn't even have been playing anyway. Mount has been quite good for England, but yeah, he couldn't play. But yeah, you know, it's just boring, man. So boring, and it's just they're gonna get knocked out by Germany. I can't wait to see them get knocked out by Germany. But yeah, anyway, the other group game between Scotland and Croatia in Hampden Park in Glasgow, which is in Scotland for those of you who don't know. Scotland unfortunately lost for them 3-1. Again, they played well. They played decent, man. But Croatia were just too good. Modric's goal, which was Croatia's second, insane finish. Such a good outside of the boot, straight in the top corner. But yeah, Scotland once again just couldn't get the dub, couldn't get a point, so they're out. Czech Republic have gone through in third, Croatia went through in second, and England topped the group somehow. So yeah, England obviously playing against Germany, which they're going to get knocked out, and Croatia playing against Spain, and I do expect Croatia to get through that, and the Czech Republic are playing against the Netherlands. I do think they're going out. But yeah, anyway, Group E, Sweden against Poland is where we're going to start here. Actually, let's start off with what was happening before these matches kicked off. So Sweden were on 4 points, Spain were only on 2, Slovakia were on 3, and Poland were on 1. So we'll start off with the Sweden game anyway. Sweden were 2-0 up. Lewandowski then got 2 goals back for Poland, but then Sweden managed to score in the very last minute to make it 3-2 and win the game. Now, Poland had to win to have any chance of going through, and obviously that's why they committed a lot of men forward. They played quite well, to be fair. They had a lot of chances. Lewandowski played very well, but unfortunately for them, Sweden managed to get the win and top the group. I did say Poland wouldn't top the group, but again, they should have beaten Slovakia if they would have a chance, and they just didn't because they got a red card. But in the other game, Slovakia managed to somehow concede 5 goals to the Spain team, 2 of which were own goals. The Laporte, including one from the keeper, Dubravka, what was he doing, fam? Like, the ball hit the crossbar, falls back down, and all he has to do is catch it or hit it out for a corner. He hits it into his own net. How do you do that? How is that even possible? It shouldn't be possible, but somehow it happened. And then Laporte scored the Spain second. Again, another mistake from Dubravka. Should be doing better. And then yeah, it's an L for Slovakia. Their own fault, to be honest. And Spain finally actually managed to score some goals with their possession dominance, but that goal difference meant that Slovakia were also out. So Group E finished Sweden at the top, Spain in second, and then Slovakia and Poland getting knocked out. So that's unfortunate for them, but Sweden will be playing against Ukraine, and Spain obviously will be playing against Croatia in the round of 16. But heading into the last group, Germany against Hungary was actually again let's just do the what was going on before. So this was a very interesting group because literally anything could have happened here. So France were on 4 points, Germany were on 3, Portugal on 3, and Hungary were on 1. Now you would just assume Germany would have destroyed Hungary. You know, France and Portugal probably. I mean, I would expect a French win pretty comfortably, but they didn't do that because Ronaldo managed to score 2 penalties, penalty merchant. But yeah, Hungary put in a very, very good performance here. They went 1-0 up against Germany, pegged back to 1-1. Within a minute, they managed to go up the other end and go back ahead because the Germans just switched off. But Goretzka then managed to equalise. So that match finished 2-2. So at that point, you know, when Hungary were winning, I really wanted Portugal to go out. Like I said in my last video, I have bets riding on Portugal and England going out and France winning it. So if Hungary had won, they'd have been on 4 points. And if France had won, that means Portugal would have been on 3 points. But because of the weaker goal difference to Germany, they would have just gone out. And unfortunately, Germany did manage to equalise, and France didn't even get to win. So yeah, it was a bit poor from them. I was watching that match. Just weren't very good, man. It's like they had a period where they started playing well, but just weren't good enough. And Portugal managed to get through in 3rd place because of their 4 points. However, they have gone up against Belgium, and I do heavily suspect they're going out there, hopefully anyway. And France have got, did I say this earlier? I think I did. I forgot who they have. Let me just quickly check. They have Switzerland, so we should be able to get through them. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave those predictions for the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon for the predictions of the knockout stages.